Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. Today we are talking about if BMW has lost their minds. Specifically, I will be discussing the G80 BMW M3 and the G82 M4, which will both be coming out as 2021 models. And even if you aren't a BMW person, please wait to see the images and some of the commentary and let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, I really wanted to make this video much earlier, especially once I saw the spy shots and some of the leaked images, but now I'm fairly certain that the enormous kidney grille will be included on this generation M3 and M4. It would be a huge understatement to say that this has been a controversial topic for the last couple of months. This has definitely brought a lot of buzz to the brand, and some people may see this as any PR is good PR, but I'm not so sure of that. The fact that they have made the decision to move ahead makes me extremely curious about their upcoming sales figures. So proceed with caution, but this is pretty much a definite now. So you'd better get used to it or just take your money elsewhere. So I'll throw in some spy shots and renderings throughout, and again to confirm, this is coming. It's probably weeks or months away from its official reveal. The BMW Concept 4 pretty much shows what we should be expecting. The grilles seem to be the same width as the outgoing models, well, maybe a little bit wider, but they are now extended much further downwards. This is a massive change and alters the vehicle's styling significantly. Now, I can understand pushing the design and trying something new, but I think they've gone a bit too far with this grille, and I don't think I'm the only one with this opinion. The internet is full of hate comments regarding the styling direction BMW is taking on this one. Does it look more futuristic? Obviously yes, because it's very different, but I think you lose something when you just make the entire front end all about the grille. You miss the nuanced styling on the bumper, the intakes, and the curves because the focal point really becomes the grille, and there's really only so much real estate left to work with after half your front end is now gone. So I'll apologize briefly to the Croatians if I butcher this name. Domagoj Dukic is the new man heading the design team for BMW since April of 2019. It really looks like he wants to enforce some bold moves and has stated that this will be something very special and that we will have to see. Apparently there will be a bit of a difference between the M cars and the non-M vehicles. What I think he's hinting at is the fact that the M cars will be the ones with these massive grilles and the non-M will have the more regular sized grille that we are currently used to. He also stated that the M version is all about exaggeration, but I'm not exactly sure in what context that was meant because M vehicles have always been a wolf in sheep's clothing. Real car people, or more so BMW fanboys, and I don't mean to exclude the ladies because there are a lot of them that love BMWs, and that's probably why all the guys keep buying them. But anyways, my point here being that to the layperson, they can't really tell the difference between an M car and a non-M car, and there's a certain subtle beauty about that. Purists are able to distinguish them, and I think that that's enough. You don't need to make an obvious difference between the two. I think that was the point of the M cars themselves. Incredible performance coupled with a sportier design flair. I do have hope because there will be an aftermarket designer or a tuning company that will design some sort of divider to make the vehicle look much more appealing, or some sort of other workarounds. And I'll also briefly mention that the rear of this vehicle looks really nice. I'm gonna insert a picture of it right now. It's quite typical from what you can tell, and I'm not exactly a fan of the paint match diffuser, but I'm pretty sure that that's just an option, and I'm sure it will be available in black. You also can't discount the fact that these are going to be great cars, and I do not deny that at all. They will house the newer S58 engine that is currently on the X3M and the X4M model. Those make 473 horsepower as standard, or 503 horsepower if you opt for the competition version. And this power is obviously derived from a twin-turbo straight-six motor. Furthermore, they will actually offer a manual gearbox unlike so many other car manufacturers. The only issue is that you will not be able to mate the manual with the all-wheel drive setup. So I guess the rear-wheel drive will have the manual and the auto. And by automatic, I mean the torque converter like the BMW M5, because it's been such a success for them. So yes, gone is the dual clutch. So if we segue smoothly back into the grille, I really don't want to make it seem like this is some sort of massive issue because it really isn't. Yeah, you're changing the literal face of the vehicle, but it's not as serious of a change as, for example, a Corvette becoming a mid-engine car. We obviously welcome that one with open arms, but a lot of people still weren't happy. I think the inverse is true for this situation. And so if we're talking about grills, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a Rolls-Royce. That car is nothing but a massive grille, but because it's been like that for ages, people don't really bat an eye. If you also look at the massive Lexus Hourglass grille, or what the Toyota Camry has recently been doing, you can tell that everyone is pretty much sliding over to that direction. BMW is just trying to keep it fresh, and that's exactly how they've stayed ahead for all of these years. I think that BMW obviously expected such a knee-jerk reaction from potential consumers. The first time I saw it, I thought, wow, that thing is horrible and nobody is going to buy it. After seeing it probably for the 15th time now, it's starting to somewhat grow on me. Now, please don't crucify me for saying that it's okay. I'm not saying I love it, I'm just saying it's not as terrible as it was when I first saw it. And maybe that's really the game plan for BMW. Deep down, I truly believe that they expect everyone to stop talking about it after quite some time. So first of all, it'll make a big splash, everyone will hear about it, and then it will just become the norm. That's exactly what happened with the BMW 7 Series. And for the record, I still believe that grille is much too big, even though it's on their big boy sedan. Who knows, maybe if the grills get any bigger, maybe the actual car will become an option. So to conclude, this is happening. I don't see this as a rumor anymore because I've seen enough images to identify the styling of the front fascia. And I'm definitely not in love with its looks, but it does appear better once you see it for the 15th time. And in all seriousness, I really hope this video gets decent views because I actually really want to hear what you think and I want a good consensus on this matter. So please comment down below. Is this a smart move for BMW or is this really a disaster in the making? And more importantly, would you buy it? Alright, so that's going to do it for me. Like I said, please comment, like, and subscribe if you want more Daily Downshift content. That is all from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.